What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Do not mind how I look right now. I'm getting ready to take my weave down finally. The hair is still pretty, but I had it in for going on 3 months now, so it's long overdue. I'm also doing a scalp treatment because if you look closer, you can see that I have really dry scalp and my dandruff is horrible. This is something I've been dealing with for majority of my adult years. So I went over to Sally's and I got this pre-shampoo scalp treatment by Texture ID. Also this exfoliating shampoo and scalp scrub, which is going to be really cool because it's going to clean my scalp of all the dead skin and impurities and dandruff that's on my scalp. And last, I got a soothing hair mask by the same brand. This is my first time using these hair products, so we're going to see together how well it works. Another cool thing is they gave me a satin pillowcase and microfiber hair towel. Ooh! Hair towel. Ooh! I'm over here beating myself up. But anyways, they gave me this for free. I've been wanting a microfiber hair towel. I just haven't gotten one yet, and now I got one for free. So there was a reason why I didn't buy one. So yeah, so that was cool. Without further ado though, let's get into it. I can't wait to get this out of my hair so I can fill my scalp and make sure that I get all of this cleaned out. It's been itching a lot, so let's get into it.
First thing I did was tie my own hair up, and then I got a eyebrow shaper to cut the tracks out. It just made it really easy for me to do it. And look, breezing on through. If I had an actual hair razor, it'd probably make it even more easier as well, but this works. What you want to do is fill for the string, then cut the string. Don't cut your hair, just fill for the string. Now the last track was difficult, so I had to use the scissors because that's where I sewed the net around, but finally I got it out, and now I'm gonna cut around the net, or the net around the braids, and then back here I'm looking for the string once again, and when I'm finding the string I'm cutting it, and that's going to release the 2 braids. And I'm going to start on one side first. This ended up being the more difficult side, but I didn't find out until I got to the front. Taking your own weave down sometimes could be difficult, but oh, and then with these long nails, it made it even more difficult. When I don't have nails in, I breeze through it, and not even just that, I decided I wanted to get my nails long this time, so that made it even more complicated. So here I go, moving to the front. For the ends, I used a comb, and then when I got closer to the root, I just used my own fingers. And I'm almost done with this side, thank goodness. This side was more difficult than the other side, I think, because it had a majority of the hair. The other side barely had any hair on it. But anyways, this is the last braid. Hallelujah. Actually, this is the last braid, besides the border braid, which is going to be the more difficult part, but I'm not going to find that out until like around right here. Oh no, wait, this is the last braid. Okay, now this is the border, and I'm trying to find the string to cut it out, but it was really difficult, so I decided that I'll just come back to it, and I'm just going to take this side out for now. So like I did on the other side, I'm going to take the braids down until I get to the outside part of it. And like I said earlier, this side was much easier, and I just used my comb again until I got to the base part, and then used my fingers to take the rest out. Okay, so I'm finally almost done with this side. Taking your own hair down is very much tedious, but I wanted to do it myself first time so you guys can see basically the process, even though you could have seen it anyway if somebody else is doing it. But anywho, this is the last piece right here before I get to the borders. My edges are so shot, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. So here I am around the border, so I'm gonna use the scissors, and this is kind of more difficult because I had the net sewed around on top of, I already had the 2 braids sewn down, so it was a challenge, but I finally got it separated. And then once I got it separated, I took my comb and I started from the ends and worked up. You still are gonna have to use the scissors from time to time to cut the string, like to cut string as you go, but I had it all under control, as you can see. Finally, I was almost done with this side. So I went ahead and tied that up, and then I moved on to the other side. This side was much easier. But at this point, I was just so ready to be done. Like, my arms was so tired and I was just over it. So once I got done, it was like a breath of fresh air. Also, like I said earlier, if I didn't have my nails so long, then it wouldn't have been as complicated. But hey, I got it done. So once it was completely taken down, I took the ponytail on my hair and I'm going to part it in 4 pieces or 4 sections. I always part my hair into 4 sections no matter what I do. But I part my hair into 4 sections and I'm going to detangle it and take all of the dead hairs out before I wash it. Because if you don't and you try to wash it, all that dead hair gets tangled and matted into your own hair. Trust me, I learned this from experience and I've done it on other people. You don't want to be in that situation. So go ahead and fully detangle your hair and take all the dead hairs out.
Okay, you guys, I'm back with my hair taken down, and oh my goodness, I'm looking so crazy right now. Yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know what's going on with my hair, I'll go ahead and explain it right now. I decided that I wanted to bleach the whole, like, front of this whole area blonde, and long story short, it broke off so bad to the point where it looks like this now. So this whole dark part that you see is actually new growth. The brown part at the end is what's left of the hair that broke off. So if my hair was not broke off, it would be way longer in the front. So yeah, that's the backstory of how my hair got this way. But anywho, it's took down now. And I don't know if you can see like up close, but I have so much dandruff on me. Like, I'm for real gonna have to take another shower like immediately. There's dandruff everywhere. Like, actually, let me just flip the camera around so I can show you guys. Look at all this dandruff and this hair that came in of my hair. Like, oh my goodness, it's all over the carpet. It's so much dandruff, it's ridiculous. Also, this is hair that came out of my head. I always lose a lot of hair for some reason. This is like dead hair, broken hair, hair I might even cut, like. But anyways, I just want you guys to see how much dandruff there really is. Like, this is crazy. All this came out of my head, you guys. Like, before I do this scalp treatment, I want to part my hair just so we can see like how bad it is. Like, I can't really even see back here. Let me try to move here. I can't really even see back here, but let's part through my scalp. Like, can you see how dry my scalp is? Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but like, my scalp is so dry. Can you see? just so much. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is crazy. Like, look in between. This is absurd. I'm definitely in need for a scalp treatment. So the first thing I'm going to do is the pre-shampoo scalp treatment. It's for dry hair and scalp relief, which that's what I'm in need of right now. It's rosemary and peppermint. So rosemary smells so good, and peppermint is gonna give it that tingly effect, which I love that. It also says it nourishes and stimulates scalp to help strengthen and thicken hair from the root. The directions say to use on dry hair, part hair into small sections and apply pea-sized amount to all parts of the scalp. Massage the scalp for 3 to 5 minutes. Leave on for 20 minutes or overnight. Shampoo, condition, and style as normal. For best results, apply weekly before wash day routine. Store in a cool, dry place. Now, before I get started, I'm going to part my hair into 4 sections, and I'm gonna go in with the pre-shampoo scalp treatment. And like the direction says, I'm gonna apply a pea-sized amount to each section, except for I'm gonna take my comb and gently scratch the surface of my scalp to help loosen up the dandruff and the dead skin before I go with the shampoo scalp scrub. So I'm gonna put it in fast forward.
Okay, I'm gonna part my hair into 4 sections. I always part my hair into 4 sections when I'm doing anything. When I'm blow drying it, when I'm detangling it, when I'm adding products in, it just doesn't matter. It just makes things much easier. So after I get it parted into 4 sections, I took the seal off the bottle and I poured it. First I was parting the sections and I was pouring in my finger. And then eventually you'll see that I just used the whole bottle, and honestly I was using more than pea-sized amounts, especially when I started using the bottle because it was just pouring out at that point. But hey, the more the better. Okay, yeah, so I'm going through each section piece by piece, applying the product and using my comb to gently scrape the surface. You don't want to scrape too hard, you guys. Just gently scrape it. So that section's done. The front was pretty easy because it was really nothing to work with since my hair was short. So yeah, it didn't take me long to do the front at all. Once I got finished with that side, I tied it up and I put it in a bun. And like the other side, I'm going in piece by piece, applying product and gently scraping the surface. Make sure you part thin pieces or thin sections because you don't want to part too much. You want the product to be able to get through your scalp thoroughly. Once I got done, I went ahead and took it out and massaged my scalp for a couple minutes. And then I put it up in a bun, and now I'm going to leave it in for 20 minutes like the direction said.
So I just got done doing the pre-shampoo scalp treatment. I left it in for 20 minutes. I thought it was gonna have a tingly feeling because of the peppermint, but I guess the peppermint is just for the scent. Now I'm gonna go with the exfoliating shampoo plus scalp scrub. This is the one that I'm really excited for. Like, I can't wait to get into my scalp and like scrub it and really see if this does the job. Like, we're gonna find out if this really does what it's supposed to do, which is scrub my scalp The directions say apply to wet hair and massage in small sections from root to ends. Gently massage scalp and detangle with fingers. Rinse. Now, I usually use my detangle brush when I wash my hair, even when I'm shampooing and conditioning it. But we're going to follow directions and use our fingers only. So that's what it says. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to be washing in the tub. I'm going to put the camera in the tub so you can see exactly like how I washed it. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. It's actually been in my hair longer than 20 minutes now, to be honest. So come on, let's go into the tub.
Okay, so I turned the water on warm first, and then I got it completely wet before I applied the product. So right now I'm just running the water through my hair. A little piece of hair came out. I felt I had to show you guys, but yeah, so making sure my hair is completely drenched. Then I'm going to take the product and take the plastic off. I'm glad they have a sealant, because if they didn't, then you need to go on and put it back. But I put the product in my hand, and yes, I did use way more than a quarter size amount. I actually went and put some more, and it smells so good, by the way. So I'm going and I'm saturating it through my hair, working it all the way to the roots and kind of like scrubbing it. This product does not lather up. It's more like a co-wash because it isn't lather at all, but I don't mind doing it. I just think I used too much product in the back and I didn't use enough in the front, but I'm not going to find that out until later. So I'm going to turn the water off so I can try to scrub it through. And usually I use my brush, which I should have, but I wanted to follow directions to use my finger. So I'm using my finger and I'm trying to go through my scalp and scrub it. Use the base of your fingertips. Don't use your fingernails. Okay, so I'm rinsing it out now. And then after, I'm going to apply the product and do it again. And again, I use way more than a quarter size amount. And as you can see, I'm putting way too much of the product in the back, so I'm trying to rub that in. But I definitely should have put more in the front, but next time I will. And now I'm going to rinse it out completely, and then I'll be done after. Oh yeah, and this time I'm rinsing it with cool water instead of warm water, because that's what the direction said. It said use warm water first and then cool water. So I'm rinsing it all the way completely out, and my hair feels so good at this point.
Okay, so I just got done with exfoliating shampoo plus scalp scrub, and I forgot to mention earlier on the back, it says the exfoliating shampoo scalp scrub helps soothe itches caused by dryness and invigorates and refreshes hair and scalp. Micro exfoliating crystals gently massage the scalp and help loosen dirt and impurities for deeper cleansing. Now, it did not lather up, but if I have to describe the experience that I had, I washed it 2 times and it was quite invigorating, I will say that. But let's see if it actually got my scalp clear of all the impurities like it says, and if it's actually like cleaned my hair. I'm going through my hair and it feels like a little bit oily, so I don't know if I did it all the way correctly, like especially in here. My scalp, let's see, let me get another cotton towel. Dirt in it. Let's actually part through the scalp and see. And I actually don't see anything anymore. So all those flakes and dandruff is gone. So that's a good thing. So yeah, no dandruff, no flakes. That is a good thing. Is there any in the back? I don't know. I can't see, but let's see. It looks like it's clear. So it actually did take the dandruff away. Now, last but not least, we're gonna do the soothing hair mask. This deeply moisturizes, strengthens, and repairs. It's made with avocado and cocoa butter, and it's also for curly and coily hair types. So this is going to basically give it that deep conditioning, that like that final touch to it. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love how this smells. I can't even explain the smell to you, but I really like it. I can smell it all day. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. This is the last of it, the deep conditioning part. And I'm actually going to use this comb. I'm gonna part it in 4 sections, and I'm gonna go through each section with the conditioner and use the comb to work from my ends all the way to the roots. So I forgot to mention, the directions say, for daily use, work a quarter size amount of product through wet, freshly shampooed hair, focusing on the ends first. Leave on 2 to 3 minutes, then rinse with warm water followed by a cool water rinse. For weekly use, apply to clean wet hair and comb through completely. Leave in for up to 7 to 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly. No heat required. Now I'm gonna do the weekly one, so I'm gonna put it in and I'm gonna leave it in for 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay, again, I'm gonna part it into 4 sections. Then I'm going to put them in clips and get them out the way. Okay, so the directions said on clean wet hair, so I'm gonna put water in my water bottle and spray it on my hair before I put the hair mask on. I went ahead and used a generous amount and ran it through my hair, and I was trying to use a comb, but it did not work out, so I went ahead and grabbed my detangler brush, which worked much better. I recommend just using your detangling brush, and I worked from the ends all the way up to the root. Make sure you detangle it really well and then wrap it up and move on to the next section. I forgot to use the spray bottle for that last session, but moving forward, make sure you wet it and use a generous amount of the hair mask and work from the ends all the way to your root, making sure you comb it out completely. And I use even more of it, but hey, I'm working through and I'm making sure that it's combed out completely. Then I'm gonna wrap it up, and now I'm on the last section. Once I got finished, I wrapped it up and then I set my alarm for 10 minutes.
All right, I'm back and I'm finally done with the last and final step, which was the soothing hair mask. I left it in for over 10 minutes. Now it's time to rinse it out. Like the directions said, I'm gonna use warm water followed by cool water. So I'm gonna put the camera back in the tub so you can see me rinsing it out. And this is gonna be the last thing that we have to do before I finally see the outcome. So here we go, let's go.
Okay, so I put the water on between warm and cool, and I'm just gonna go through and rinse the product out really well.
Okay, so I'm back. with it washed, and it feels really good. And the oils that were in there before, it's still oily a little bit right there, but it went away. Honestly, my hair feels really soft. I'm going to say that is a yes for me. Now I'm gonna open up my microfiber hair towel. Okay. And put that on. This is a really cute box. So here it is. Okay, so this is the microfiber hair towel, and this is the satin pillow. I'm gonna do the satin pillow. Actually, I'm not even gonna open the satin pillow because I don't have a pillow to go in it yet. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the hair towel. Oh, so it's like a real like whole towel. I don't know why I thought it was like one of those twisty ones, but anyways, I'm not complaining. Let's go ahead and wrap my hair with it. But first, I'm gonna spray my hair with this olive oil. I don't really have that much left, but whatever I can get out of it, I'm gonna spray my hair with it before I wrap it in the towel. Just a little bit because I don't want my towel to get like messed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that there. Let's take my towel. And then just twist and tuck it under. Wait, is it falling? Okay, so there you have it. I love it, you guys. It's so cute. I think I could have did a better job, but you get the point. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm gonna leave this on while I clean up my mess that I made. And thank you for watching. That was the whole entire process. I'm just gonna let this dry. So
Hey y'all, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I got my hair wrapped up and it feels so amazing and so clean. Until next time, peace. Fantastic.